This is a public service announcement. So, the public service announcement is that Kevin Feige, there's a rumor going on that Kevin Feige wants to reboot the MCU. So, in my opinion, like I said, rumor, it's a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt. But honestly, I think it's pointless to reboot the MCU because one, they made it this far. So, now they can, like I said, what they got to do is improvise and use what they got. Now, if they feel the need to bring back the original cast of the Avengers, okay, go for it. But there's no guarantee that they're going to come back. So, but I guess it'll work out in Secret Wars. So I guess everybody's preparing for the new Avengers. Films such as not Infinity, sorry, Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. So that's like the next big thing. So I'm thinking that's probably gonna be the only two movies that are gonna make $1 billion or more. So obviously they killed off. I would say you have 6 Avengers of the original Avengers. So of course Iron Man's dead, Black Widow's dead. Let's see, Captain America presumably dead. They said because they said he was gone. So, but I guess in the movie or in the TV shows they said that Steve Rogers was gone. So I'm guessing he passed away as well, old age rather. Because remember, he did some time traveling. He stayed, and he aged out, became elderly. Passed on, gave the shield, Captain America's shield, gave his shield to Sam Wilson, aka Falcon. So, that being said, they might, like I said, they can always use a multiverse version of of Chris Evans and Steve Rogers. So that can work out, And then, of course, another thing too, even though they killed off Black Panther, T'Challa's, Black Panther, like I said, a multiverse of T'Challa can work as well. So I guess they're gonna bring back. I heard they're gonna, try and bring back Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, Steve Rogers' Captain America. And as far as Black Widow, they might either bring back Scarlett Johansson, in the multiverse, or they might recast her with a different version, which will work either way. Because remember, in the multiverse, it could be different. Like, for example, Monica Rambeau became Captain Marvel in a different universe. Not Monica Rambeau, sorry, Maria Rambeau. Maria Rambeau became Captain Marvel in a different universe, and it happened. Of course, she became Captain Marvel in Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. So, yeah, you have that version of Captain Marvel. Let's see. Of course, you have Tony Maguire's Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. So, it doesn't matter. They can still get away with it, because obviously alternate versions look different. So, they can pretty much get away with a multiverse of T'Challa. And then, of course, that T'Challa could fit well in in our 616. All you gotta do is just bring him back from another universe that's probably either destroyed or, yeah, pretty much it. So, like I said, that could work out. But as far as repairing, rebooting, that's pretty pointless. they've gone too far. You introducing, on top of that, you're introducing new characters. So you might as well just let it go on for as long as you can. And you haven't even introduced the Fantastic. Well, you haven't even started on the Fantastic Four yet. So you have that. Then you have X-Men. And now they can focus on X-Men and Fantastic Four, along with Silver Surfer and maybe even the Generation X. Or X-Force and X-Factor. Focus more on the mutants, pretty much. That could be the new MCU deal, along with previous characters from the MCU, like like the Thunderbolts. You might do like a Punisher movie or a series with of Suicide Run, where you have more than one Punisher, pretty much. Like Hitman. You Punisher. Lynn Michaels, Payback, Outlaw. You have them. You have Vigil. So, I mean, they got they, like I said, Kevin Feige still has a lot to work with as far as like, you can have the MCU will last a long time. And I'm thinking, they don't need to reboot because they've gone too far to turn back now. So all I can do is make it work. Disney, they got money. So all you got to do is wait for other upcoming Marvel films, and hopefully they can make money off that. But, as far as like the Marvels go, it's kind of hard to tell because don't know if that movie's going to flop or be successful. So I'm giving a 50-50 on that one, so I'm not really sure. But, yeah. I mean, this is pretty much, like, the MCU right now is pretty much a long-time investment now. Are they getting money back from the investment? In most of the movies? Probably not. Well, actually, scratch that. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness made a lot of money. I think Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings made a lot of money. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, of course, and made $800 million $891 million worldwide, which was less than its predecessor. So, and then Thor, I can't remember if Thor, Love and Thunder made a lot of money or not. I can't remember, but I know Doctor Strange did pretty much. So, but we'll see. So, only time will tell. But yeah, as far as rebooting, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. I don't think they're gonna do it. But then again, I'll be very surprised if they do it. But I don't think they will. They invested too much. And a whole lot of, back before Avengers Endgame, a lot of movies were making a lot of money. And then since Endgame, they kind of been struggling. So, I think they can bounce back. But the only way it can work is if they, I don't know. As far as them being woke, I heard they're not doing well. So, none of the LGBT stuff, none of the politics. You keep that out of the Marvel films, then you'll have successful films. And people will probably go out and see it. But when you put politics into everything, all it does is turn off the fans and make them not want to, watch the films. They probably just wait until it goes out on Disney Plus or on DVD. So, with that being said, just create good stories by just stick to the comic books, or based them off the comic books. When you don't become true to the comics, or at least get most of the ideas from the comics, then yeah, you're gonna have trash pretty much. So, get writers who actually know or who are a fan of the comics. You get a better script, and you'll likely get a better film. Therefore, you're gonna make a lot of money. So, I hope that Kevin Feige holds the line, and of course, just continue with what you have and go from there. But yeah, don't be letting you might want to supervise the writers and directors, because like if you letting them do their own thing, then that's what you get. Low box office films. So hold the line, Kevin. Hold the line. And just stay on these people. Because I think you can bounce back. So, but we'll see. Only time will tell. So that concludes this episode. Feel free to follow us on Instagram. We're available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, Spotify, and of course, YouTube.